Yo, what up guys? So in today's video, I want to basically tell you about Tor and Brave. And, well, not about them, but how to basically how to protect your privacy. Because, now, hopefully I don't get this video taken down because it's spreading the truth about Google. So basically Google, how it works is basically it collects your data, and it most likely either sends it to like Facebook and stuff like that, because as you may know, the biggest companies just steal data, right? Even if there's no case studies or anything like that, it is because that's the truth. Amazon knows everything about you, Facebook knows your credit score, and everything's connected. Now, I don't have direct proof, but I can tell you that the feds or the fucking American government is somewhere into apps. Like it's either connected to Snapchat, it's connected to Google, Facebook. There's somewhere they're connected. You might not know. There might not be, there's no maybe case studies, there's no evidence, but I can tell you now. The reason is why I'm saying this is because America loves to spy, they love to know everything, right? That's the truth. And I will do a video about 5 eyes, 7 eyes, I think it's 9 and 14 eyes. Now, if you don't know what these are, I will make a long video. It'll be like a half-an-hour video because there's so much stuff, right? If you know Edward Snowden, he used to work for the NSA. Sorry, not NSA. He used to work for a company that was working on NSA networks, right? So, and he actually he photocopied, whatever you want to call it, copied secret files, right, from the NSA. And now he's wanted and he's living in Russia and he was seeking asylum in Russia. Now, you might not believe me, but this is the truth. I can tell you, right, the Gmail is actually, if you know, Gmail is actually read by employees of Google, right? So they read through your emails. I don't know why, but they do it. Now, obviously, why would anybody read Google mails, right? Why would you? There's no reason for Google employees to read over emails, right? Unless, I mean, they could say, well, maybe because they're looking for drug deals or anything like that. They could set firewalls or something like that to block it, right? Just look for keywords and block it, right? That's not hard. So there's a specific reason why Google employees, which might be the feds, might be the NSA, you'll never know because they won't tell you. It might be just specific people know about this, right? That just know about this. So basically, this is why privacy is important. Everything, basically, and it'll be so in the next video, your ISP, your internet service provider, knows what websites you're visiting on and what you're doing online. And your police, if you're living in the UK, police actually has access to your broadband. So they can log into your broadband and there's fuck all you even know that they're there, or you don't even know that you won't even know that you're getting spied on, right? That's the truth. And basically, it's supposed to be every broadband because they're forced to. The broadband providers, the ISPs, are actually forced to. By law, they have to give keys, your like private keys to your broadband, to the ISPs, right? So your privacy, this is video, as I said, right? This video is about privacy. So in a second, I will explain or tell you how to sort of protect your privacy. However, it's not 100%. We never will know about your privacy if it's 100%, if it's, there might be even, you don't even know, right? So I will explain everything and the risks, the benefits and stuff like that. So the first thing you can do is download Brave. Brave is actually one of my favorite browsers now. I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer. And now the reason I use Brave, because I switched from Opera GX. Now the reason I switched because Opera GX had some problem, or it has been hacked, I'm not sure. Because whenever I tried to type something, one day I just came on my computer and I tried to type something into my browser, and it magically said there's a malware fucking problem whenever I type something. So I said, okay, fuck this, I don't know what's going on, I'm just gonna uninstall it. I downloaded all my passwords, everything. Yes, you can. I will show you in a second how you can how you can switch as well. Your passwords, your bookmarks as well, I'll show you. So basically, Brave actually stops. I'll show you in a second. Actually, I'll launch it right now, right? I'll talk about Tor in a second. Tor is a different story. It'll be a bit shorter. Brave is a good browser, right? It's not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. If you think I'm sponsored, right, I cannot get a sponsorship with 34 subscribers. However, I thank you, all of you, for subscribing. It makes me happy, right? because every time I go and check, holy shit, someone subscribed, I'm happy, right? Because it makes me happy, right? Because that means I'm making a difference, and I'm trying to help people, and I'm trying to educate people as well. So it definitely makes me happy, right? I'll make giveaways for you guys as well, right? Whenever I make some extra money, I'll try to make a giveaway. It might be like a $100 gift card or £100 gift card. We'll see, right? So, Brave. Brave is a privacy browser. For example, let's go on, I don't know, just how to turn on your computer now. Brave, by default, it'll most likely, it has actually its own search engine. Now, if you were to go on Google, right, as you can see, if you go and search Brave, right, as you can see, trackers, ads, and more are blocked, which means Brave doesn't actually track you at all. But if you go on google.com, right, let's just reject. Let's go on, I don't know, how to turn off your computer. Now, there's no trackers as well, right? Oh, sorry, there is, as you can see, there's already trackers, which means you are getting tracked, right? Free. There was 2 a second ago. So as you can see, you don't need this. So as you can see, there's free trackers. Now, this tracks what the fuck you doing. Now, how do we know if this is true that, I'm talking, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm getting tracked by Google? Well, yes, because if you go on Google Trends, right? Can't spell. Google Trends, as you can see, United Kingdom. Let's go on England, Denmark, right? As you can see, this is obviously tracked, right? Which means they're being tracked, because if the search engine Google, right, wouldn't track, they would have no idea about this, right? For example, DuckDuckGo has no idea about searches. They only know how much users approximately, because they never track anything, right? So if you go on DuckDuckGo, there should be no trackers, hopefully. Let's see how to turn on your PC. There should be no trackers. And as you can see, because DuckDuckGo is a good search engine, there's no trackers, right? I'll refresh the page to show you that there's no trackers. So, what you should get from this is that you should avoid Google, because Google avoids, and by the way, the reason Google actually tracks you is to advertise, to make money, right? That's the reason, to make money. Obviously, there's Google, like there's a DuckDuckGo advertisement as well. However, the searches are sort of more natural, if you more call that, because they just pop up, right? Whatever pops up. It's not any optimize or anything. It's just basically whatever pops up from that advert keyword, right? Right. So this is Brave. So as I said, Brave is a very, very good browser. As you can see, there's 4 trackers now. There's extra. There's even more, or maybe they're just because I quitted. Maybe they're just extra. So yeah, as you can see, you can also block script. You can actually improve your connection to. As you can see, you can block stuff, block fingerprinting, upgrade connection to HTTPS, which means you only connect through HTTPS, which I actually have turned on. I suggest doing that as well. And you can block cookies, which cookies are used for advertisement, and they're used basically for advertisement, right? So using DuckDuckGo or any other privacy-based engine, however, I suggest using DuckDuckGo. And Brave is a very good combination, right? And if you want to do a double combo, what you can do is upgrade a VPN, right? As you can see, you can buy one. However, I use Proton, right? I use a Proton VPN. The reason I use Proton is because, now, I was going to talk about privacy. Privacy is sort of a difficult topic, because if you don't know, there's been cases of American government hacking into German broadband, right? Without obviously permission, to steal data or something. I can't remember. I think it was to actually track the Germans, right? The German government or something like that. Basically, America, NSA, was hacked into German broadband providers, ISPs. So therefore, if America hacked into German broadband, and there's nothing that Germany can fucking do, because it's America, no one's going to touch America. we can't be sure for fucking everything, right? That example, any example, Proton. The reason I use Proton is because it's based in Switzerland. Proton is based in Switzerland. Switzerland has specific laws, and it's a neutral country, which means it doesn't have any connections to like America, UK, whatever. Which means it's a free privacy country. I can do whatever I want. If I turn on my VPN right now, there's nothing that basically the connection is not sort of tracked by the Americans or whatever. However, if I was to use a VPN, for example, AVG VPN, don't buy AVG VPN. I was actually going to buy it because it's cheap. However, I did some quick research. And let's go, for example, AVG. Is AVG VPN good? Right, let's research it. And as you can see, top 10 VPN, obviously it might be fake. It might be just to ship because they have a sponsorship with, I don't know, NordVPN, whatever. Right? NordVPN is good as well because NordVPN actually has its... I'll show you. So NordVPN, where is NordVPN located? And I'll show you actually, it's Panama. Panama has actually good as well. It's not located in any of the 49 countries, right? The Europe, mostly Europe countries. NordVPN, as you can see, it encrypts AES256 and allows you different stuff. That's why I'm saying NordVPN, Proton VPN are the, I guess, two best, right? VPNs if you want to buy a VPN. Now, Proton actually is a good VPN. The reason is because it actually blocks certain malicious website and traffic and contents. For if you're going to buy a VPN, I suggest looking up different countries. However, now let's finish about talking the VPNs and stuff. Now, there's obviously Tor Browser. Tor Browser is also privacy based. It's actually anonymous. Now, as you can see, when you launch Tor Browser, you're also equipped with DuckDuckGo, right? The reason is because it's a privacy based search engine, right? So that's why you want to use DuckDuckGo. Either use Brave or use Tor. Now, Tor, I don't sort of like using Tor for like daily purposes. I've actually don't have it installed on my computer, only on a virtual machine. The reason is because it's connected to the dark web. And for example, I might not be paying attention. I might go on the wrong website. And as you may know, there's Club Penguin on the web, on dark web, and I do not want to have to do anything with fucking Club Penguin. And I hope you know what I'm talking about. Not Club Penguin, Club Penguin, right? The bad one. Right? So, Tor Browser. Let's, for example, the hidden wiki, right? Which basically is... It's only available through the dark web Tor Browser. Now, as you can see, the hidden wiki, it's actually in my bookmarks. Right, so this is just basically a quick sum up of the Tor Browser. I will try to explain this as quick as I can. I don't suggest using Tor Browser unless you actually... The reason is I don't sort of like the dark web, like for daily purposes, is because yes, it's secure, yes, it's private. However, there's been sort of things of the anonymization. If you're not doing the stuff you're supposed to, I mean, you're not. If you just surf it, you don't do anything illegal, you're fine. But the reason I don't like it is because there's so many. You know, it's the dark web, right? It's the hidden internet. It's basically freedom. The reason I don't like it is because, as I said before, it's dangerous, right? So you just get viruses, you might get stuff you don't want on your computer. So I would use Tor Browser if you really want to stay safe, right? If you really want to be anonymous. However, if you're a normal user, non-technical, you have no technical knowledge, I suggest using just a Brave browser, a VPN, and DuckDuckGo search engine, right? That will make you secure because then your privacy is safe. Remember that using Google accounts still makes you trackable, even if you use DuckDuckGo, and you still basically, well, DuckDuckGo. If you're signed into Google and you have a VPN, everything can be also tracked. But it's only tracked by your Google account. The ISP can't see anything, right? The government can't see anything either. So that's about it, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed the content. Subscribe, leave a comment, and give me a big kiss. I'll be very thankful. So, I'll see you next video. Thank you, guys.